Hey guys, welcome back to another reaction with Pine Nation. Guys, this time we're getting right into Liv's life because I want to bring a particular part of the 3 hour and 30-minute live that she did titled Unpacking with Liv to you guys' attention, and we are going to talk about it. We are going to discuss it, and I want you guys to give me your honest thoughts and opinions about it. However, before we get into that, let's get into this post that she made on her, what is it called? Her community wall. Guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Okay, let's just check it out, guys. So, obviously, she wants us to believe that somebody wants her. But I'm for real, though. I want you and only you because you're the smartest, the nicest, the most stand on business queen. All right, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. What man calls a woman a stand on business queen? Wait a minute. A straight man calling a woman a stand on business queen? What is it just me, guys? Is it just me? I have never had a straight man. I may have had, no offense, a gay man, but no heterosexual man is calling a woman a stand on business queen. Okay, let's continue. The sexiest and the greatest woman I've ever been around. And I don't want to lose you because of my ego and pride. I thought you weren't dating anyone. I thought you weren't in a relationship with anyone. So, how could they be losing you if you're not with them? Because of my ego and pride. Liv, where did this comment come from? Okay, LaShawn says cap. They said, yikes, that grammar. He lost you a length, not long. I think they meant long time ago. You deserve better, Liv. Once a narcissist, always a narcissist. I love, wait a minute, I'm sorry. It's a love, it's a heart. And then it says, I've been following you for at least 5 years now, and you took you a lot to get there. Oh, this grammar. I respect you, girl. Somebody laughs and says, dream on. Okay, I don't know if they're talking about the person or Liv. OMG, did Gerard write that? Let's go under. Hold on, let me see. All right, hold up. Here we go. I doubt it. She wouldn't be putting a happy face for Gerard. Not with how he's been treating her. So, guys, let me know what you think. I don't think anyone sent her this message. I think she sent herself this message from her other iPhone. She took a screenshot and she's acting like somebody wants her. Remember, it's all about me, guys. Who wants me? Who wants to get with me? Look at me. Me. All right? Me. She can't get enough of herself. Have you guys seen the shorts? Have you guys seen the shorts? Every short, she's showing us her bod. All right? She can't get enough of herself. I mean, just look at her, guys. Just look at her. Come on, guys. She's beautiful. Look at her. She's shaped great. All she has to do is get rid of that fupa. That booty is on fleek. All right? All right, so hold on. I know they don't say on fleek no more, y'all, but I say it when I say it. All right, now let's get into this here. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second to pull this up. All right. Guys, if you're just joining us, thank you for being here. We are doing a reaction to Liv's life, speaking on things that she has no idea what she's talking about. All right, let me pull this up here. All right, let's get into it, y'all.
Regulations are crazy. Like, I'm so sure you can't tell somebody that they have to vaccinate their kid. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's crazy. So anyway, being here in Florida, you don't have to vaccinate your kids. In Texas, you don't have to vaccinate your kids. And that is the only thing that I still respect my ex for, because he did not vaccinate my older kids. And I knew in the back of my mind, I was like, he's not stupid. I've taught him well. But like when we started talking again, he's like, see, Olivia, I didn't vaccinate the kids. And I'm like, good. And you better not. I said, if anything happened to them kids because you vaccinated them, that would fall on you, honey bun. Okay, so he knows. He knows. Thank God I taught him well. At least on that side. Thank God. But yeah, no. How do you get around not having immunization records to get the kids in school? My friend is trying to get her child in school. Depending where you are, Miss Raspberry, you can go to the state, like the health department, and you can get an exemption form. You just have to take their birth certificate and their social, I think their social, and you just get an exemption form from the health department. And
Tell us
you just put
more.
it down as religious exemption. Yeah.
What religion? What religion, Olivia? You're not part of really a specific group of religious people. So you lied on the vaccination exemption form. Guys, I don't know if you guys are, educated about this, but childhood vaccinations are a crucial part of preventative. All right? I'm sorry, let me pronounce this correctly. Preventive healthcare, protecting children from various infectious diseases. You guys ever heard of measles, mumps, and rubella? Yes, measles are spreading down in Texas because people like Liv, and guys, this is nothing personal. If you don't believe in vaccinations, you don't have, that's up to you. But it's not a part of the tunnel vision picture. It is a part of a bigger picture that people need to understand. Am I here to change your mind? No, I'm just here to speak on my feelings and thoughts about this matter. Okay, understand. You don't have to be, you don't have to agree, whatever. But I'm telling you, measles in Texas is spreading. Okay, because people like Olivia don't want to get vaccinated. Texas is currently experiencing a measles outbreak, primarily in the West Texas region. As of April 15, 2025, 561 cases have been confirmed. Measles, guys, I haven't seen anybody with mumps, all right, because mumps is in there too. Okay, so the outbreak is primarily in West Texas, with some exposures reported in Central and South Central Texas. Over 500 cases of measles have been confirmed among unvaccinated children. 2 school-age children who were not vaccinated have unalived due to measles. Measles is highly contagious, and additional cases are expected, according to Texas Children's Hospital. Do you hear that, Olivia? 2 kids have unalived due to measles. Am I trying to scare her? Am I trying to pressure her? No, I'm just doing my commentary and reactions to what she's saying. This is a portion of her life, and I want to talk about it. It makes no sense. It's clear, it's ridiculous. When we have medication in place, what is this, 2000 BC? We have the medication in place. Let's use it wisely. The measles, mumps, and rubella MMR vaccine is highly effective in preventing measles, with 2 doses being 90% effective. I'm going to repeat this. Vaccinations are not based on whether you like them or not. This is science. This is proven facts. Understand, when we're dealing with science, it's not about your opinion. It's about the facts. Like I said, 2 kids unalive due to measles because this idiot, I'm not saying it's all her fault. I'm just saying because you don't want to get it. Yes, I think it's slow. I think she thinks she's going up against something that she doesn't. This is not what your priorities should be. Your priorities need to be focusing on being a mother to your children and getting your life together in Texas. Yes, do I think Liv does better in Florida? I do. But Liv needs mental help. Let's just be clear. Let's just face the facts. The girl needs mental help. Something is wrong with the girl. You're focused on vaccines, and this is what. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let me let her keep going.
You don't have to get immunized, and you just take that into the daycare, the school, wherever. And if you go to, but it, like I said, it depends on the state. Some states do not do that. Texas and Florida do. Most red states do that. Most blue states do not do that.
All right, let's
So
stop it right here.
Depending on the state you're in.
First of all, you a goddamn lie. I'm in a blue state. Okay, thank God. Thank God. All right, we raise minimum wage where we live. We don't have minimum wage at $7. Those red states are trying to make people, they're struggle states. Okay, now guys, don't get offended about this. I'm talking about the way they run the states. All right, but guys, that's why it's important for you to get out here and vote. I'm not gonna go too deep today. Okay, that is a lie. In my blue state, you can choose to have your kids not vaccinated. That is up to you. See, we in the blue states, we give people the choice. We give people options. The red states want to shut the options down. Remember, marijuana is legal here, okay? So don't come in with this red state, blue state shit because you don't know what you're talking about, okay? All right, let's continue.
Oh, she's in Texas. Oh, yeah. You can do it there. And remember, like, it's your body, it's your child's body. When you go to the doctor, they push shots, they push it, but you don't have to get it. You can opt out, and that's what I've always done. Every single time I take my kids to the doctor, oh, this shot is up, this shot is coming up. I'm like, no, I don't get them immunized. Thank you. And I get looks, you're going to get looks and side eyes, but I don't care. But mostly, in today's society, the nurses are up on game. When I took my babies to the doctor the last time in Texas, that nurse, she knew what she was talking about. And she wasn't supposed to. She was whispering it to me. She was like, oh, you don't get them shots? And I'm like, no, never. None of my kids. And she was like, yeah, I was doing my research. And
you trying to get the nurse fired. Got it. You don't want nobody to have a job.
I'm like, well, don't. If you don't want to do it, you ain't got to do it, girl.
You don't.
They push it. They're going to try to push it on you, but you don't have to do it.
If you want your kid to be unalive with measles, it's fine. No problem.
Anyway.
It's on you.
So just do your research. Just do your research. Do your research. That's all I always tell mommies. Just do your research. Research it. That's all you got to do. Google it. Google is a good thing. What about the K shot? Here's the thing. I did the vitamin K and the eye stuff for all my babies except for Kailani. Kailani didn't get the eye ointment. She didn't get the vitamin K, nothing. And I should have not done it for any of my kids, but I wasn't up on game about the vitamin K and the eye ointment. I was like, well, they can just do that because I didn't want nothing to happen to their eyes. I was scared. I feel like most of us mommies, we do stuff to keep our kids safe, and if that is our number one priority. So it's like, if we don't know the right information, we just take the doctor's recommendation because they're doctors, right? They know, or we think they know everything. So it's like,
how would you know if your kids are safe or not? You're not even in the same state they're in. You couldn't keep your busybody ass in the same state as your kids, knowing that the custody agreement says if you leave Texas, you're fucked. You couldn't even do that, could you? You have no self-control, Olivia. Olivia, let me tell you what you need to be worried about. Instead of worrying about vaccinations, you need to be worried about STDs. You need to be worried about chlamydia, gonorrhea, all right, and other STDs that are spreading like wildfire in Texas. Now, I know she's not in Texas now, but let's just get this little piece of factual information. We're not dealing with opinions here. These are facts. In Texas, chlamydia and gonorrhea are the most common STDs, with rates increasing in recent years. While many STDs can be asymptomatic, they can lead to serious health problems if left untreated. You were in Texas sleeping with random men. You're in Florida sleeping with random men, having babies by randoms, not using protection, not using protection with Gerard. Gerard sleeping with his wife unprotected, allegedly. We don't know. We're gonna assume they're not using protection, right? Because they're married. And then you come right back and sleep with him, and you don't know who else he's sleeping with, and you don't know who else he's sleeping with, and this is cool to you, and you're worried about vaccines. That's what you're worried about. Bitch, you need to be worried about using a condom. Like I said, priorities in the trash can. Learn how to prioritize. Vaccines should be the least of your worries.
I was still not sure about the eye ointment and the vitamin K shot. But with Kailani, I knew at that point, and I was like, I opted out of everything. She didn't get the eye ointment, nothing. Mm-mm. And she's fat, chunky, healthy, happy. That baby is walking, talking, everything. Okay, and that's what I always tell you guys. Like, take my babies for example. You know, just do your research. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to offend anybody, and I know it's a sensitive topic, but
Wait a minute. So you care about sensitive topics, but you said you're not worried about racism. You care about sensitive topics, but we've proven that you haven't voted. We've seen the paperwork. You've never voted in your life, but you care about sensitive topics. Yeah, I take you very seriously. I take you seriously.
I'm just really proud of all my kids because from when they were 1 years old, all my kids are very alert. They're very smart. All my babies, and they all remind me of each other because they're all so smart. And it's like Kailani just falls right up into it with them. Kailani is so smart. She's talking. She understands. She's walking. She's so healthy, and I'm just so happy.
Okay, so if Kalani is walking and talking, why haven't you filmed any of it? Why haven't we seen any of it? Why haven't you shown any of it? Have you guys seen a bunch of videos of? Well, is it just me? Where are these videos? Where are these screenshots? Where are all this proof that Kailani is walking and talking? Girl, shut up and save it for somebody who actually believes this bullshit that's coming out of your mouth.
I just thank God. I thank God. I thank God. I thank God. And I do think that not getting them vaccinated plays a big part in that. So, yeah, just do your own research, you guys. That's all I always tell people. And watch the movie Vaxxed. Vaxxed. It's out there. It's information out there. So yeah. I'm a lying ass bitch. But I stopped. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I think there's ways to detox our children and to detox that out of their body as well. Just look into it. I think there are ways, y'all. And if you guys have vaccinated your babies, and if by the grace of God, there's been no vaccination, what do they call it? What do they call it? Not accidents. They call it vaccination. Or something goes wrong because of the vaccinations. there's no troubles or issues behind it. Just thank your lucky stars, and you can always opt out from here on out. You know what I mean? You can always do that.
Thanks
This
for
must be why
educating.
men say don't date women with face tats. I guess. Injury. Thank you. Yes, Amanda. Vaccination injury. Yes. Yeah.
Don't date women with face tats.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Guys, we are done. Her priorities are all fucked up. She's worried about vaccines when she should be worried about STDs. Okay? Okay? Guys, please hit the thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye. What the hell? What the hell?